Coming up on today's episode of the AMA Drone Report, the regulatory grind continues for the AMA. The FAA seeks stakeholder input on drone tests, and SkyPixel and DJI launch a short film contest. Welcome to Airborne's AMA Drone Report, a weekly news program covering the recreational drone world. In partnership with the Academy of Model Aeronautics, one of the oldest and most respected aviation organizations in the world, with more than 200,000 members and 2,400 clubs across the country. I'm your host, Sophie Hurlock. While the federal regulatory scene is getting a lot of attention from the AMA these days, they remind us they haven't let state and local regulatory issues go ignored. Many state legislative sessions have come to an end for the current cycle. This year, there were many UAS-related proposals. However, as legislators begin to have a better understanding on the importance of the hobby drone community, most of these bills were not overly concerning. Depending on the proposed restrictions or requirements, the AMA Government Affairs team has determined a level of engagement. 297 green-level UAS-related state legislative proposals requiring minimal interaction. 57 yellow-level problematic UAS-related state legislative proposals requiring engagement. 8 red-level UAS-related state legislative proposals requiring intervention. All 8 red-level legislative proposals were either stopped in committee and did not become a law or were passed with important amendments that protect AMA members. For example, Nevada Senate Bill 421 was written to establish a program to facilitate the growth and safe integration of UAS. The original draft included additional registration, but thanks to the AMA's advocacy, the requirement was removed before the bill became law. Alright, it's time for this week's Drone Minute, where we'll take a quick look at stories making rounds of the small UAS and hobby drone communities. Designed to be one of the smallest and most affordable hands-free aerial cameras, Airpix now reports their tiny Selfie drone is now on schedule for production after successful Indiegogo fundraising effort. The campaign raised nearly $1.1 million from almost 10,000 supporters. The company says they're currently testing the 4 propellers and brushed coreless motors to ensure it maintains a smooth and stable flight. The FAA has approved the start of food deliveries by drones in Holly Springs, North Carolina, by drone company Flytrex and Causey Aviation Unmanned. This system was approved under the FAA's Part 107 regulations and will be operated within line of sight and using a remote pilot in command. Flytrex developed a parachute system and underwent testing by New Air to receive FAA approval to fly over people. The delivery service will start out by flying drones on a predetermined path, starting at the Holly Springs Town Center to Ting Park, where residents will receive their food via a wire-dropped system. Drones LIDAR mapped a national monument in Indonesia that stands around 100 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty. DJI, the MSN Hover Map LIDAR sensor, and Halo Robotics mapped the huge metallic Garuda Wisnu Kenkana structure. The technologies working together provided valuable spatial data while working accurately and cost-effectively to provide metrics that would have been previously difficult to attain. In an effort to prevent window peeping, Prairie Village, Kansas is advancing an ordinance that would restrict drones. If the law is approved on September 3rd at the next City Council meeting, violators could be charged with a Class C misdemeanor, as well as receive a $500 fine or even a month in jail. This ordinance is moving forward despite the fact that current privacy laws already cover window peeping. And on top of that, the FAA is the only body in the U.S. that has the power to control airspace. According to the Kansas City Star, under this ordinance, it would be illegal to fly a drone near people without their consent or in a way that could hurt someone, over an event with more than 100 people without the consent of the venue owner or event organizer, over property that the operator does not own or have consent to occupy, to conduct surveillance while under the influence of drugs or alcohol, when the drone is equipped with a weapon, or in a reckless or careless manner. Now back to the rest of the news. The FAA has issued a request for information seeking to work with stakeholders on the administration of a new aeronautical knowledge test for recreational drone operators. Section 349 of the FAA Reauthorization Act of 2018 requires new conditions to operate recreational small UAS. Many drones can be flown today with minimal training or knowledge of aviation rules or safety practices. The new statute is an opportunity to educate recreational flyers on UAS safety. The law requires that flyers of recreational drones pass an aeronautical knowledge and safety test. The test will demonstrate a recreational flyer's understanding of aeronautical safety, knowledge, and rules for operating a UAS. The test must be administered electronically by the FAA, community-based organizations, or other persons designated by the administration. The FAA is looking for entities who want to become testing designees. Interested parties should review the RFI and respond by September 12th. DJI and SkyPixel have announced the first short film contest, inviting users to submit their cinematic stories shot with camera and gimbal products. The 2019 SkyPixel short film contest will accept entries from August 15th until October 14th, welcoming submissions from all types of creators, from hobbyists to social media users and professional videographers around the globe. The contest consists of 3 storytelling categories: Big Moment Starts Small, Make Your Move, and Adventure Starts With You. A total of 100 winners can win a range of prizes totaling $48,600 in categories including Recommended Films, Best Editing, Best Story, Nominated Entries, People's Choice Prize, as well as this week's Most Popular. Sponsored by the partner SanDisk and WD brand from Western Digital Corporation. This year's Best Short Video winners will receive the new Ronin SC Pro Combo, Osmo Action, as well as a WD 2TB My Passport wireless SSD. Interested participants can visit the 2019 SkyPixel Short Film Contest website for more information on contest rules and guidelines, or contact skypixel.campaign@dji.com. And that's it for this week's AMA Drone Report. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and to check us out on Facebook and on Twitter. More information on the exciting hobby drone world can be found at modelaircraft.org. I hope you had a wonderful Thursday, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow to wrap up this week with an episode of Airborne Unlimited.